Chapter 8, Section 7. Last section of the chapter. Talking about surface area now. So we've spent a lot of time talking about um, area. We spent some time talking about volume in the last section. Now we're going to talk about surface area. Surface area, so what is it? Surface area is the, we're going to use the word surface area here again, of a surface area of a three-dimensional figure is the area of all its surfaces. A little confusing. This next one will hopefully help with that. So a net is a shape made when the surface of a three-dimensional figure is laid out flat, showing each face of the figure. So when we think about a net, we need to figure out what that is first. So if you look at this shape here, there's a front side, a side here, a top, a back side, a bottom, and then a side way over on the other side there. So there's a total of 6 sides there. If you were to cut that apart into 6 separate pieces, you would end up with a shape that looks something like this. So you'd have a side there, then you'd have the bottom, then you'd have another side, and then you might have the top, and then you got these 2 ends. So you'd have like this end here and this end here. So if you folded on each of these lines, this line, this line, this line, and wrapped it around, and then folded these 2 pieces up, you'd end up with this box here. It's kind of like wrapping paper in a sense. So we're really trying to figure out how much wrapping paper would it take to cover this exactly. So we broke it up into this crazy shape here. Then we take the measurements here. We see that this up and down side here is 20 inches. So that would be, that side there is 20. Which would also mean that this side right here is 20. And this side right here is 20. The long side here is 80. So this side, this side, this side, this side, and this side, those are all 80. And then there's one last size here is this 36. And that's this one here, so it would be this side, but it would also be this side here. And again, that 20 is down here as well, because this shape and this shape are all the same. So I'm going to take this one more time and trace over. You don't have to trace over on yours, but if you watch, you'll see I'll trace with some different colors. We'll go with a red here. I'm actually go a little smaller with my pen. And we're just going to do this, that guy there. That would be this one and this one. Those are my red ones. And then back here is also red. So those are my 2 red shapes. Then we might have, if we go with the pink here, we'll take this side, that shape, and then back here is that same shape. Okay, that guy. And that would be this one and this one. And we just have our last 2 shapes there. We'll do those in a green. And that's our bottom and our top. So these shapes here. So again, that's where all our shapes come from, and that's where we get our measurements from. So now you just have to figure out the area of each one of those shapes. So we'll zoom in here to our shape here. We'll get real small with our pen. That's a little small. We'll go a little bigger. All right, so we said this shape here was 20 along the short side here. And we said it was 36 along this piece. So our red shapes are 20 by 36. Our green shapes are going to be 80 on the side and 36 along here. So we have 80 times 36, 80 times 36. Our pink ones are going to be the 20 along the short piece and the 80 on the long side. So we have 80 times 20, 80 times 20. So you would multiply all of those numbers. So 80 times, that should be an 80, not an 8. Apologize. 80 times 20. So you do an 80 times a 20 is 1,600. We would do an 80 times a 36, and we get 2,880. And the other one, 20 times 36, gives me 720 for both of those. So now you just have to take all of those numbers that you just found and add them up. So 1,600 plus 2,880 plus 1,600 plus 2,880 plus 720 plus 720. And you would get, for a final answer, after adding every single one of those up, you would get 10,400. And we are doing surface area, so our units are going to be squared, so inches squared, when you add all of those up. So that's one way to find it. Another way the book talks about to find this is by using a three-dimensional drawing. So in this case, they say, first find the area of the front, the top, and the side. So we're going to use our same shape. The area of the front here would be our 20 times 36. We'll call that our front. And 20 times 36 gives me 720. And then we'll do the top, which we'll do in red. So here's our top here. Would be 36 times 80. Gives me 2,880. And then we'll do a side, just one side. And we'll do that in purple. And there's our side there, is 20 by 80. So 1,600. So, and then it says take each of those and multiply them all by 2. So times 2 times 2 times 2. So 720 times 2 gives me 1,440. 2,880 times 2 gives me 5,760. And 1,600 times 2 gives me 3,200. And the reason we multiplied by 2 is because there's a top and a bottom that are the same, right side and a left side and a front and a back, all the same. So now that we have all of those, we would add them. So 1,440 plus 5,760 plus 3,200 gives me my 10,400. Same answer as before, and we use inches squared. I'm going to stop here, and we will do surface area of a pyramid and surface area of a cylinder next time.